Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video on Poshmark. I'm going to give you guys a few steps so that you don't get scammed like I did. So before I go any further, if you are not subscribed to me, make sure you just hit the subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the bell up top so that you can be notified of when I upload new videos. Poshmark is an app where you can sell new or gently used clothing. You can buy off of the app also. I know a lot of people who use Poshmark to like buy cool trendy items for lower prices. I have been using Poshmark to sell items since about April of 2015, and up to date I haven't had any problems, well until now, using the Poshmark app to cash out on my closet, especially things that I don't wear anymore. Also, I have an online store, so I sell both like brand new with tags as well as like gently used clothing. First, we're gonna get to how I actually got scammed. Basically, how I got scammed on Poshmark, I had listed 2 floor-length faux fur coats on my Poshmark app. One of the faux fur coats was bought like towards the last week in October. The young lady who bought it, she got it, she loved it, everything was cool. So then we have my second faux fur. Now mind you, these faux furs are like floor length, so they're really long. The sizes I had were like extra large. Like it was 3 people who wanted to buy this second faux fur coat. It was a young lady who was waiting because she wanted to buy it in a bundle with other jackets I had for sale for her daughters. The other person like hit me up about it and kind of gave me a lowball offer. And then it was a third lady who actually I sold it to, who scammed me out of the coat. So the lady who scammed me out of the coat like was commenting on my page and communicating with me like, hey, can you hold this coat for me until the 7th? I want it for my birthday in Dubai. I have shoes to match, etc, etc. Told her no, because she said she needed it on the 7th when she got paid. I let her know if it was still available on the 7th, you're more than welcome to purchase it. I'll send it same day next day so that you can get it in time for your birthday. I know you're like trying to go to Dubai or whatever. The 7th comes, she offers me the 180. I accept it, package it up. I shipped it out to her on a Tuesday because the Monday was a holiday. The shipping was 3 days. She got it on Friday. Saturday morning, I get an email from Poshmark at 6 a.m. my time, and the email reads, customer has requested return of an item. So I'm thinking, because I sell a lot of items, I'm thinking like, dang, what did I send somebody that they either like can't fit or they don't like what could it be? Scrolling up my email, it's the faux fur coat. So I'm like, okay. I'm kind of confused at this point because it's been a course of like a couple of days, maybe even a week, that this person has been hounding me for this coat, like hitting me up, asking me to hold it, looking at the pictures, liking the post, you know, just stuff like that. So I don't get it. So I'm like, maybe she thought it was one size and it was something else. Like, I don't know. What Poshmark will do is, if a customer requests a return, because normally they don't do returns, they ask you to send any pictures or documentation like showing that it shouldn't be a return. I messaged them and let them know like, hey, this is a brand new coat, the tags are still attached, like never been worn, so I'm just confused. Another client bought it, loved it, I'm confused. I sent it to Poshmark and I think about it and time goes on. Then I get another email from Poshmark saying that they approved my return because the client basically said the description was off in the sizing. And then it also said in the email the client received boots and sweater. So this is why I knew I was getting scammed, because I sent this person a brand new faux fur coat. So either someone from United States Postal Service, which I doubt because I send 7 packages a week out via Poshmark. So it's like, out of the hundreds, maybe close to thousands of packages I've sent out, this one package, a postal worker is gonna open it, take the fur, and put boots and a sweater inside of it, because they just have that lying around the post office for them to switch it out. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'm getting scammed. So I immediately email them back and say, I did not send this person boots and sweater, I'm being scammed, this is ridiculous, this is outrageous, they need to send me my coat back right now. Because I had attitude, should have handled it better, but I didn't. I had attitude, it pissed me off, it was annoying, they're playing with my money. So then Posh replies to my email letting me know like, we have systems put in place where you won't get scammed, just let them send you back the return, and if anything's wrong with the return, go through the app, click problem with return, and we'll deal with it. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm gonna insert a video of me opening a return package that I got. I'm just gonna insert the video here. So this is the return of my supposedly fur coat. Okay, so they sent me pink pants. Okay, they sent me this blazer, which is, I would never wear nothing like this. They sent me this, and it stinks, dress, and they sent me these pants. Okay, so yeah, that's crazy. Now, as you can see in that video, there was no boots and there was no sweater in that fucking box. Excuse my language. It was smelly, disgusting, stinky, too big for me because I am small. Thrift store clothes. So now I go into the app and I take pictures of all this stuff and I send them documentation showing where I paid my money for this faux fur coat that I sent them, showing them like the timelines of when the coat was bought, when the coat was shipped out, what this person said they received, what this person sent me back, just to prove like this person is an effing scammer. This was on Friday evening. Mind you, it was Friday 3 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Eastern. So maybe they're on the East Coast and they were closed. I'm not sure. But today is Sunday. They haven't got back to me yet. My only problem is this. It took her a week and a half to send me back my return of items that she didn't want. So I feel like she plotted it out just enough time where Thanksgiving was in the middle of the week that she sent it so that she can get her money back and keep my coat. Because if Poshmark releases the money to her and then randomly after they release the money to her, they say, oh no, she is a effing scammer, they can't get the money back. She can deposit it into her account and then delete her Posh, and then there you go. She has the coat, she has the money, she paid for the coat, and then honestly I feel like they may give me my money back, but I feel like that's still effed up. Like, this person basically got my coat for free. Yeah, I got the money, but that's besides the point. So I can just go out here and say, hey, yeah, let me pay for this Hermes Birkin bag that's $10,000. Lie and say I didn't get an Hermes Birkin bag that's $10,000. Send them back purses from the thrift store. Keep my $10,000 in this person's Birkin bag. Like, I feel like that is the shiestiest like thing ever in life. So like I told you guys, today is Sunday and they have not got back to me yet because they are closed on the weekends, which is understandable, but hopefully I get my money. If I don't, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, now 3 tips I have for you guys so that you don't get scammed like I did. So tip number 1 is the biggest tip, and this is what I didn't pay attention to. If I would have paid attention to it sooner, I may not have gotten scammed. But whoever is purchasing from you, make sure that you have a valid way to communicate with them. If you're on Depop, make sure that you can private message them, or you can see their listings. So if you can't private message them, you can comment on one of their listings. On Poshmark, they don't have private messaging, but like, this is where I messed up. I didn't pay attention, and like, the person who bought the coat for me blocked me on Poshmark. So I was unable to see any of their listings. So like, if I wanted to comment on their page to say, hey, your things are on the way, or hey, you're a scammer, I couldn't because they had blocked me. So if you see that a person has blocked you on whatever selling platform that you're using, I would suggest, if you have time to, if you haven't shipped the item out, to cancel that transaction. If you are honestly communicating with somebody or honestly purchasing something from somebody, I see there being no reason to block them. I wouldn't block somebody that I'm trying to purchase something from because I want to be able to communicate with them efficiently in order to get my item. Number 2 is going to be something that I haven't come in contact with, but a lot of people that I know have. If you're shipping to a person, the shipping address that is on the shipping label provided by the platform that you're selling on, whether it be eBay, Depop, Poshmark, if the person like contacts you and asks you to ship it to a different address than the one that is printed on the information that you got, do not send it to a different address. They're probably a scammer, and if you send it to a different address, then you can be held liable for this.